What's going on? Welcome back to your Lake Fork Guide. Hey guys, who wants to see a 15-pound tournament winning Lake Fork bass? You're about to. Well guys, we were supposed to be airing our second video from our second tournament day at Sam Rayburn today, but something pretty special is going down. So many of y'all know Megabass is being held on Lake Fork this weekend, and the biggest bass that's ever been weighed in a Bass Champs tournament got turned in today. So as soon as I heard that, I beat feet up here to try and document it for you the best I could and kind of tell you guys the story. Now, Megabass is the largest single day cash payout amateur level bass fishing tournament on earth. And Bass Champs, as you guys have seen with what we've done, runs a great organization, a great tournament. You see their big setup they got going on here. They've had overs in every single hour. They've had multiple double-digit fish weighed in, including the 1547 caught by Mr. Spurgeon that we're going to show you here in just a minute. But pretty special. They scheduled a tournament on March, and there's a full moon tonight, and big fish are biting. I mean, here a little while ago, there was 3 overs sitting in a tank, and 3 dudes sitting there staring at each other like, who's going to weigh it in this hour? It was actually pretty awesome. This poor fellow behind me in the white hat, we'll show you a little sneak peek of his fish right now. He's actually been standing right there in that spot for 2 hours, waiting for an opportunity to weigh in this over that he has. Just what happens is he thinks the other overs that are going to get weighed in are bigger, so he's trying to wait and make sure he wins the hour. We've only been here for 2 weigh-ins, and check out just a couple of the really big fish that are coming across the stage.
He will take the lead this hour. This is a $15,000 fish, either way. Good one. 976. Good fish. Hold that fish up for a picture real quick. There you go. All right, Chad O'Neill, Amity, Arkansas. That's a good one. $953. There you go. Hold that fish up for a picture. 953 is going to win the hour. $15,000 fish. There you go. Go over there to the corner and hold it all the way out for him. There you go. 953.
And now, check out the moment you guys have been waiting for. We're about to show you the process when the Texas Parks and Wildlife Share Looker program got here, when they made sure they took care of that fish, got the water right in the tanks. We're going to show you all that's about to happen. Here comes a 15.47 tournament winning bass.
Hey, good to see y'all again. It's been a little while. Can I move this little guy over here? Sure.
She keeps pushing it.
Here. Can you have her there? Now, can you hold up? I'm going to bring her head first and then. Okay.
I'm ready.
This little dude right here. He does not want to be in there with her, does he?
Yeah, it's running a mile a minute.
Did you get her?
Yes, we got her.
Can I let this down?
You can, yes ma'am. Thank you so much.
Look at everybody. Come on, buddy.
Face this way. He's got to face this. Hang on. What's the name, Betty? I held it.
1, 2, 3.
Man, she's beautiful.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, really. Okay.
My wing space. All right.
Walking this way.
Congratulations!
Good job.
That goes sit in your boat.
Get the trophy.
Sitting here with Kyle Brooks. This is the man from the Sherlock program that takes care of all these fish. And man, you just picked up the biggest fish that's ever been caught in the Bass Ships Tournament on Fork.
That's right.
And one of the bigger fish this year. We've been blessed this year. That's so many big ones. They're working you overtime this year, bro.
They are. I'm not really sure what day it is anymore, but it's been a phenomenal year for Sherlock. You know, we were talking on the way up. This has been the best season, apples to apples, January through March, for these caliber fish since '95. So, and that was the heyday of Fork here when it was producing 20, 30.
At the peak. So for the state overall, this is as good a year since then. It's not over.
It's not over. No, we still have a few days left.
Are we taking fish in April, or when does it stop?
It ends March 31st. Which
okay, so we got a few more days for donations. Of course, we can still participate in the program.
That's
you
right.
Catch one over 13, you still get the legacy class qualification and all that. We just don't take them down to Athens to spawn them out.
Correct. Yeah, if you catch one, let's say in April, outside of the actual spawning collection window, you can still call us up, give a certified weight, or for post, we can give you a certified weight from one of our weigh stations. We'll take a fin clip from that fish to run its DNA, and then you can still handle the program that way and then release the fish after.
Very cool, very cool. You guys go download the ShareLunker app. That's how you can do that through that. Now, before you let you go, I got to talk to you about something.
Yeah.
I saw you messing with some gadgets over there in the water and then messing with gadgets in the tank water. What was going on there?
Yeah, so there we're basically looking at water quality between our tank, the water we got from a hatchery, and then the water that's in the live release boat. So we want to make sure the temperature's within reasonable distance and
matches.
We want it to match. We don't shock the fish from the temperature fluctuation. And in the event we would temper the water to get them as close as we can. We measure oxygen level, salinity. So it's basically just an overall water quality for each tank. So that the water that she's going into is
the same.
from the water she's been in.
I want to give you guys kudos. We got to record the whole process of you guys kind of measuring that stuff. Then we saw how you handled it getting out of there. That fish was out of the water for 1 second. From the tank to the net, she back in the water in the bag. Okay. Then you brought her over here. Mr. Spurgeon holds her up for everybody to take pictures. Everybody had a great moment, but pretty quickly we got her right back in the water. Always two-handed, always being handled correctly. So for those that don't, for anybody that doubts the links they go to for fish care, not only do you guys go to the links of handling the fish correctly, gently, being very easy with it, keeping it in water, never keeping it out of water longer than you have to. Also, you go to the extreme length of matching the water quality from tank to tank. Man, kudos to you guys. We appreciate you taking care of those fish. And I know that's your livelihood. Like, that's our livelihood. That's everybody in this industry's livelihood. So thank y'all for doing what y'all do.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for helping to grow the genetics. That's what it's all about.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you very much, Kyle. I appreciate you. Wow. What a great job by Texas Parks and Wildlife. Kudos to them for taking care of the fish the way they do. And what a great job to Mr. Spurgeon. Obviously, congratulations to him. Caught that fish in the second hour between the Lake Fork Sportsman Association. That live release boat that you see is Lake Fork Sportsman Association. It's a group of volunteers around the lake. They come to these tournaments like this. They run the live release boat, and they make sure they do a great job of taking care of the fish as well. So all those organizations working together, from the angler, Mr. Spurgeon, ShareLunker, Texas Parks and Wildlife, and Lake Fork Sportsman Association are all working together to make sure that fish is cared for the best way possible. And of course, Lake Fork Sportsman Association does a great job to make sure that all the fish that get caught in these tournaments at Lake Fork get taken care of the right way. So we've got just a couple more weigh-ins now. We're about to roll into the 1 o'clock weigh-in. We'll have 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I believe a 3 o'clock weigh-in still. So we've got a few more weigh-ins. We're going to hang around. We're going to see what else comes across the stage. If any more big fish get weighed, we'll try to get those on camera and maybe even try to talk to a couple anglers and see what's going on out on the lake, see how the fish.
This is the guy that caught the 15 right here. What'd he do? God dang.
You just had a whole boatload of them or what? 235. You're gonna get you another check. All right. You nervous yet? Yeah. Over there, so we're gonna see 2 overs. This guy, 937 on that one. All right, before we weigh this last guy, let's go ahead and we'll take that. We can put him in the tubs over there if we need to take pictures. We can later. But tell us, you just came in this hour, right? This is your first time to weigh.
Well, I've been waiting a couple hours here, but we got 3 or 4 overs, so I had a good one and came in this hour.
So do you know what the other guy has?
It's close. I know it's close, and we'll get down.
7. I think he's going to be a little shy. Still a good fish. 760 on that one. good. He played it pretty well. Finished up second in the hours. All right, there you go, Riley Neal.
So we got Mr. Chad Potts here, the man that heads the weigh-in stage and helps run Bass Champions.
Unless you have a complaint, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, we got a whole other department.
Right, that's right.
And we've actually been fishing a couple times with y'all, Ravens events this year. And man, first of all, thank you guys for what y'all do. The organization y'all put on, it's like the easiest, most fun, relaxed tournament to fish for this kind of money. So kudos to y'all, great job.
Appreciate it.
And what an event today. Biggest bass y'all have ever weighed in the Bass Champ tournament, is that right?
The biggest one we've ever weighed in at Fork. We had one that was like 1550 something at Choke Canyon about like 2009, I think.
Gotcha.
It's the second biggest bass
Second
we've ever
biggest
weighed
ever, and the biggest ever at Fork.
Biggest ever here for sure.
Wow, what a fish. And not only that fish, I mean, that fish is a whole story in itself. But dude, what's going on? There's like 18 overs in the tank right
we've
now.
had a bunch today. Yeah, it's been nice. It's going to be fun to watch this last hour too, because there's still a few more left to go the last hour.
And who knows what's going to show up.
That's true. There could be some other ones that come in too, guys that have been holding.
Man, this is just, hey, if you guys get a chance, come see this land, sign up. It's a great event, and if nothing else, you can come out here and watch a bunch of giants.
Yeah, that's
What
true.
about this lake, dude? This place is just
Yeah, it just keeps
year after
producing.
year after year.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's seeing what's going on in Ivy, right?
Yeah.
And everybody sees what's going on across the state of Texas, but even on the down years when other lakes don't produce, this one just churns.
It always does, especially when you got this many anglers out here. You're bound to catch them into March, and that's why we try to do this event this time of year, because there's always the potential to catch a big one like this.
Off the wall question that I gotta ask you.
All right.
Y'all going to Ivy next year?
Probably. Yeah, I think we're going to try. It depends on getting the schedules arranged and all that, and trying to keep it would be in the south region if we did. So,
of course.
Yeah. So I hope so. It'd be fun to. This is the first year they've had enough water for us to go.
I know.
Really. So
I know, and it's
yeah, we're
crazy
looking
what's
forward
going
to
there.
the potential of going for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I know you're real busy. You're about to start this last hour. You got a ton of fish. Thank you for
Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep, it does.
Chakalaka.
John McDonald, Salina, Texas. I got these 9-pound range, I bet you.
Hey, you're in a minute too.
885. All right, $15,000 fish. Hold them up real quick for a picture.
Come right over here to me.
Go, come all the way out. Stand up closer to the front. We'll try to get them close to 14 pounds by the time we get all the pictures done.
Turn that fish down just a little.
Last hour weighing, guys. We got 15 minutes left, and really the only question is the 8-pounder going to hold up? We saw the guy weighing the 8-pounder in the last hour, and we got 15 more minutes to see if somebody's going to bring in one bigger than that. So we'll see. I found a couple of big money anglers today. This is Max and Ryan, and they won the 10 o'clock hour with a 10 what?
10.3.
10.32. Now who caught it?
Ryan.
That means you caught it first, and he caught it last.
That's right. Hey, that's right.
That's
Professional angler here, just
Yeah.
just scooping it up.
He couldn't have done it without you.
That clutch net.
No,
That's
he
right.
couldn't have. Now you just told me y'all caught this bass on a shell bed.
That's right.
One of them shallow
Yeah.
point type deals.
Man, it wasn't that shallow. What? 8 foot?
Oh, 8 foot, a little bit off the. Okay.
Yeah, 8 to 10.
And how did we catch it?
About a 9.5 inch crank down swim bait.
Crank down swim bait. 9.5 inch multi-jointed hard bait, big one.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's awesome. Just a custom made job, right?
Yep. And then my personal best, it was a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Good day to do it.
Yep.
What better way than in the richest hourly tournament you can go
That's
to
right.
and catch a new PB, right? So
Yep.
you guys won $15,000 for it.
That's right.
How you feel?
Unbelievable.
Don't
look
get
like
much
you're
better.
shocked.
It don't get much better than that, man.
You look
We
like
were
you're
over there.
a little
We were
shocked.
over there hugging on the point and everything.
I
And
bet
people
y'all were.
thought
We had guys clapping. You know,
they knew what was up.
Yeah. That's
I think
amazing.
Fish Fisher might think I'm crazy because I turned into his biggest cheerleader when he was up there. Because we put it in the boat. I had a brand new Rapala weigh-in scale. I cracked it open. 9.8. I was like, okay, all close to 10, right?
Yeah.
So we were thinking
We might
9.8,
win
maybe
the hour with that,
9.6.
yeah.
They get it up there. It popped off 10.3, and I literally turned into a girl, man. I was
That's
woo, acting a fool. So, but hey, that's what it's about.
Now, how are we splitting the money? That's what I want.
Man, this guy right here is getting all of it.
As soon as
You're not gonna tip the net man?
we're gonna make sure Butch run again. He spun his prop.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, while I was doing lie detector, he went and spun a prop, so we'll make sure he gets back where he needs to be.
Take
so
care of
he
him
can
on
fish
that.
next
That's a pretty
Yeah.
good tip in and of
That's
itself right there.
right.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
right.
I was saying. Man, great job. Congratulations. What an awesome event. It's a very unique event when you get this many people on Lake Fork. But it all goes well. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's catching fish. Heck, they're biting, dude. We've had so many overs come in here today. Congratulations.
Thanks,
awesome
man.
job. And thank y'all for taking the time. And you guys watch the channel, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Sure.
Thank y'all for doing that as well. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, guys, I got Mr. Riley here. Now, Riley, you won the next to last hour. I guess that'd be like the 2 o'clock hour?
Yes, sir.
Something like that. Anyway, how big was your fish?
937.
937. Now, tell us the story. How'd we catch it?
Yeah, we was our second spot of the day. We decided to make a run up north. We started down south. We're gonna do a little cove. About four or five boats in the cove, so we almost turned back around. Thankfully, we didn't. Waited our turn to go into the cove and cast into the best cover spot in that cove and hit like a ton of bricks. So,
Now, you gonna tell us what you caught her on?
yeah, just a fluke, weightless fluke. And I've been fishing that bait out here for 10 years. You know, and
It's a good one.
Just,
Well, the last guy I talked to that won an hour caught it on a Cinco, so very similar style bait, so very cool. A lot of fish moving up into the shallow area and they'll bite those slow moving baits, right?
yeah, that's where we caught all of ours today.
Cool.
Hitting the banks, pulling them off, and they were 2 feet of water.
So where'd you come down here from?
I'm from Melissa, Texas, originally from Minnesota.
Yeah, I can tell you weren't originally from Texas.
Yeah.
You can tell by the sound. So you live in Melissa, Texas now, so that's pretty cool. How far drive is that here?
About an hour and a half.
About an hour, so not too bad. You're pretty local.
Yeah.
Pretty local. Well, that's good, man. Dude, congratulations. That's freaking off $15,000. Now, did you have a teammate in this? Did you have a partner?
Yep.
Is it, are we sharing money or how's it
Yeah, we're
work?
sharing. Absolutely, we're sharing. So
Awesome.
we did a little pre-fishing and kind of figured them out a little bit beforehand. So pretty cool to come away with that.
Special day, brother. Big tournament. No better day to catch a fish like that, man. Congratulations. Dude.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for taking time to do this. Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, man.
All right, have a good one. All right, guys, we're here with Scott and Keith. Now, Scott was a man that weighed in. You guys saw him weigh in the last hour of the day. You held on to
885.
885, so almost a 9-pounder.
Almost.
Darn good fish either way, and a darn valuable $15,000 to be precise.
That's right. I'll take it.
That's pretty good.
Take every tournament.
Now, I've asked everybody this that has a partner in this deal, which is everybody so far. Are we sharing money?
He gets a little bit.
I get a little bit. We've had a deal for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
That guy gets 10%.
That guy
It's
gets
like a tip. You tip the net guy.
tip the
right.
net guy, baby.
Tip the net guy.
I'll take it.
Man, that's all right. Hey, I talked to one pair earlier, and I said, hey, how y'all just playing money? He goes, no, it's all his. I went, bro, you're not going to tip your net. At least you tip your net man. You know, that's what I'm saying. It seems like the kind thing to do there, so that's great. Now, so we had 885. What can you tell us about how you caught her?
We were fishing 4 to 6 feet deep on wood. Secondary point off the main lake.
Staging points.
The water was more clear there. We rigged wacky worm, and it was a 5-inch Cinco Texas smoke.
Nice. Nicely done. So you guys chose the clear water with staging fish.
We did.
We talked about that on channel a little bit last week. That there's kind of a two-way go. You can go to the dirty water and fish for spotted bass, or you can go concentrate on staging bass. So your bass was a staging bass on a.
That's right.
Was it on a point or anything? It said secondary point. Secondary point, clear water,
wood.
clear colder water,
Timber.
on timber. Yep.
Yep.
Very good.
We
very
tried.
good.
We tried the muddy water on Friday afternoon. Fished the west side. Didn't get a bite.
So we changed plans. I think it worked out pretty good.
It did.
I think it worked out. All right, man. Well, that's great. Listen, and you guys watch the channel. from what I
We do.
understand.
All the time. Watched it last night.
That is great, man. Well, thank y'all. First of all, thank y'all for watching.
Thanks,
Thank
Billy.
you very much for
Appreciate
taking
you.
the time to do this little interview right here. And
problem.
man, congratulations. What a day. 15 grand.
Fantastic day.
That's it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Lake for it. Go Lake. Woo. All right, man, thank you guys.
thanks,
Appreciate it.
man.
Y'all have a
Take
great
care.
trip. Be
All
safe
right.
going home.
For a reason, didn't start where I wanted to. Over there, just went to the next cut. Fished around for probably about an hour. We caught the fish, and then we kind of started coming out. And I noticed a fish on a bed kind of pull up once we passed it, and I started fishing for about 10 minutes, and it finally bit, and I hooked it. It was probably 6 or 7 pounder, and it pulled off right at the top of the water. I immediately reeled in and flipped right back in there, and then my line just shot out. So I imagine I took the male and pulled him off, and she pulled up and ate it.
And then I know you guys, did you know how big it was as soon as you hooked it?
No, one of my buddies in back was like, oh, I think it's over. And then about that time I saw how big it was, and I was tired of pulling boat, and it was like all I could do to just, I thought my line, rod, reel was gonna break. It was incredible how strong it was. And he went to the boat, my curve partner was like, "Put jumping on the other side." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. There's nothing I can do." Like, I'm just like, and about when I was like, it's about to break off, then it turned and came back on the side. And at that point, I really saw like how big it was. Like, man, I've seen 10-pound bass, but that's a different class. Incredible.
A whole different level right there, 15 pound. This is the fourth 15 pounder we've ever seen in the 20 plus years we've been doing this. First time we've ever seen one here. But when your partners netted it, I'm assuming you netted it, you didn't try to swing it.
Oh no, I did both flip that one. I don't think they have it in me, but yeah, they lost it. I didn't. I felt like I was about to throw up. I had to sit down and like, I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm only 29. I thought the older probably would have happened, but probably would have died out there. And then, you know, I think I immediately told my wife and my dad, grew up fishing out here with my dad, and then we pulled it out to weigh it, and you know, the string was on the other side, and nobody thought. I was like, "You don't even want to know." I'm like, "Yeah, I want to know." He goes, "No, just go weigh it." I was like, "How big is it?" He's like, "Nah, I don't. We need to get there safely first." I'm like, "All right." So he's like a reward, like, "Hey, you're in charge of the fish. You sit down. I'm driving. We're going."
So you guys, that's about a $65,000 package, somewhere around there, $70,000 package. Did you guys work out some kind of deal before you started?
Yeah, we talked about this morning. I've made it, like, we need to talk about this now. Everybody, when you come fishing tournaments, you think it probably happened. Never does. But today it did, and we, you know, split the money 3 ways and said whoever wants a boat is yours. So I guess I got a boat, let's split some money. But they still have to get there too.
He said he got $5,000 and you get the boat, and then you also waited another one just in case it was a tie. Did you get a check on that one too?
Yeah, with the t-shirt bonus on 200 at the very end, so I bought him a bunch of Tiffany's.
There you go. Well, man, congratulations to you. I'm assuming that's the biggest bass you ever caught.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, here's your trophy. Hold this up. Big, big day. Another round of applause for that.
Thanks for my wife, family, partner, my other buddy. Good day.
Is your wife end up coming?
Yep, my wife, kids, mom, dad, my other partner, my dad. Like I said, it's Lake Fork, anything can happen, one cat, never know.
And now you'll always get to go fishing anytime you want, right?
That's right.
All right. Congratulations.
Well, they're up there doing the wrap-up proceedings, doing the giveaways and the raffles and all that good stuff. But man, what a freaking event. Lake Fork, yeah, you're still the GOAT. Like, I know Ivy's gone off this year, but Ivy's got a long way to go to catch up with this place, and it's going to be hard to catch it when it has days like this. It is going down on Lake Fork, folks. There is, you just heard the guy talk about it. He caught the big 15-pounder on a bed. You heard our guys talking about the fish they won an hour with, the other 10-pounder. Caught that fish on a secondary point shell bed type deal, like 8 foot of water. Another guy caught one on a Cinco that won an hour. Like, there's just, they're biting. And I talked to several people at the weigh-in today, and some guys were like, "Yeah, we're catching them on a frog," and the other guy's like, "Yeah, we're catching them on chatterbait," and other guys like, "Yeah, we're catching them on a jerkbait." Like, you can pretty much, it seems like today, you can go to Lake Fork and fish however you want to and catch a giant bass. Like, that's what it feels like right now, and I'm sure some guys struggled, but overall the lake is fishing amazing. There was an overweight in every single hour. There were multiple hours with multiple overs weighed in. There were multiple double-digit fish caught, and there was a 15.47 pound bass caught today. Say it with me, folks. Goat Lake. Hey man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the stuff that we got to record up here at the Megabass put on by Bass Champs. It was a great event, as always, put on by those guys. It was a great day at Lake Fork. Lots and lots and lots of big fish got caught. I was glad that I was able to be here and just partake in it and check things out, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.